Okay, Zoe, here's the thing. It's Saturday, April 2nd, 2016, and as I am making this video, it is 11:08 p.m. So this is going to be like a short, 2-minute video-ish thing where I'm going to try to talk a bit fast so I can get like the content of like a 4-minute video in here. And sometimes when I try to talk really fast, I end up talking pretty slowly, but so far I think I'm making good time because it's only been 24 seconds and I have gotten through the entire introduction and a bit of a rant, and well, it's more than 24 seconds now, but whatever, because I'm finishing up my rant, because I'm moving on to the topic of the remaining 1.5 minutes of this video, which is basically me jumping off of one thing that you said in your last video. What you said, by the way, was that the fiction was better than the real world, and I have to say that I entirely agree with that statement and completely disagree with it as well. So for the argument for is that in fiction everything can work out. Like, no matter what happens, the heroes will win. It's all wonderful and good and beautiful and amazing, and their characters identifiable, and their characters, they're not real. But, on the other hand, you can go like, yeah, except that the real world doesn't have the things. Which is to say, that it doesn't have good and bad, and it's all a big, complicated mess. And this isn't sounding like an argument for the real world is better, but let me get to it. The things that are missing from the real world are authors. See, you don't have some human sitting somewhere writing out everything that's going on. You're not in a story. You can think of the world like a story, like I do. I think of people as characters, and they have character traits and character development, and something is very in their character, and sometimes on bad days I feel like a side character in somebody else's story, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the real world is completely random, and good things can happen, bad things can happen. There's no guarantee that either are ever going to happen to you. So how do you make it? So why is the real world better? The real world is better because you can take your life and influence it and change it and make it into something glorious. And it's not all about what somebody else decides. So that's my sentiment for you today, Zoe. Goodbye.